Good morning. It's the Call Flow Radio Show, and you're on the air.
Well, you can be if you give us a call at 434-394-0924. It is your Wednesday, June the 26th. This is Chris Wood with you, along with Noah Massage. Good morning, Noah.
Yeah, good morning, Chris. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Had a busy weekend.
I heard all about it.
And a lot of it was about WFLO.
I know.
AM radio.
Why don't we crack into that?
We're going to crack into it right now, yes.
Oh.
Got to Virginia Beach fine.
Mm-hmm.
And we stayed at the Marriott Hotel, which is the old Cavalier, which was down the original Cavalier is still on top of the hill, but this was the Cavalier that was down by the beach. They still have the beach club there and everything. It's really cool. So I got there and checked into my hotel room and everything, and then went down to where the convention was to meet for the awards dinner. And picked up my program and my name tag, went on back upstairs. So I was leafing through the program, and under the award winners, there was this Francis E. Wood Community Service Award. And I was flabbergasted, to tell you the truth. This is what it says. It was named for a lifelong broadcaster, VAB post-president, mentor, and small market radio pioneer. The Francis E. Wood Community Service Award is an annual award given by the Virginia Association of Broadcasters to the Virginia station that provides exemplary local community service. This will be an ongoing thing, and it's a very big deal.
Yeah.
It's a very huge honor. Well, guess what radio station won?
I wonder which one. Is it us?
The very first inaugural award, WFLO AM in Farmville. And I'll read, I'll read just a little bit from the program about WFLO AM. Of course, everybody knows about WFLO AM and FM. For 75 years, we were on the air. All right, early in 2022, several members of the community began considering options to fill the void left with the WFLO sale and closure. And of course, we sold it to Educational Media Foundation and stopped broadcasting. Well, they bought the WFLO AM station back, and that was due to some very important people here in the Farmville area, and they formed Heart of Virginia Communications, LLC. And in November of 2022, purchased WFLO AM. Now, in December of 2022, with the support and participation of the WFLO team, which included at that time Francis and Chris Beauchamp and some other people there, the community and local advertisers, the new WFLO returned to broadcasting from a new studio right here at 217 West 3rd Street. They remain committed to keeping the Farmville community connected and providing the popular services and programming their listeners rely on and enjoy. And this is something that WFLO AM and all of us here, the listeners and everything, should be very proud of. Because a WFLO AM was resurrected, let's put it that way.
Essentially, yeah.
Essentially.
That's a great way to put it.
Yes. And so, anyway, it was an honor. And, of course, I was totally surprised. So I really wasn't going to say anything. I was just going to accept the award. And I thought,
You gotta say something.
I've got to say something.
So you went up on stage and
I did.
gave a little speech, like an improv speech.
It was improv. I don't remember a word I said.
What were you feeling like in your stomach? Were you just like nervous? Did you black out?
I wasn't really nervous. I was just overwhelmed.
Yeah.
It was just so wonderful. I mean, this organization, the VAB, they're wonderful. Mm-hmm. They truly are. And they're totally dedicated. And when they come together with radio and television, of course, they're competing for awards and everything, but you can just feel the energy and the people there. They're dedicated to their work or play or whatever. No Emmy award, but Greg McQuaid was under a lot of stiff competition. Mm-hmm. This was a tri-state type thing with Maryland, Virginia, and I think West Virginia. But anyway, they competed against NBC, ABC, Fox, and CBS. So, but it did get aired.
Nice.
Yeah, it did get aired. So they got a lot of nice compliments on that. So, yeah.
Big weekend. And I mean, so after the VAB conference, you said you were telling me that you went to.
I went to see family.
Yeah.
I was in drove down over to Sandbridge from Virginia Beach. My brother's grandson, which would be my grandnephew, Elliot, graduated and from high school. So they had a celebration there at Sandbridge, and it wasn't hot. It's amazing. Inland, it was about 99 degrees, but on the beach, we had a nice breeze. And the water was absolutely beautiful. The beaches were full. But then after that celebration, I drove back to Newport News, spent the night with my brother and sister-in-law, and then came on back home on Sunday. Mm-hmm. It was quite a marathon, but it was well worth it.
Oh, yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Long weekend. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad to see you made it back safe, and you brought an award.
I
Chris.
did, and it's beautiful.
Beautiful.
It
beautiful.
is.
We'll have to take a picture and post it.
And we'll have to work hard.
Yeah.
To, get another one.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I want a wall full of these babies. I want a full wall, Chris.
We'll see what we can do.
All right.
Okay. All right. 434-3940-924 is the number to call on the Call Flow Radio Show. And I got this picture of Francis over here, and he's just smiling to beat the band. I know he was over the moon. Okay, let's see. Shall we do our history lesson?
Sure, I'm down.
Okay, all right, let's do that. On this date, what happened on June the 26th? Well, we've got a caller.
Interesting.
We'll wait on that. Take this call. Good morning, you're on the Call Flow Show.
Hey, Chris.
Hey.
Noah, congratulations. That is just super. I heard you call in yesterday morning, and I just was grinning. That is just so wonderful, and I'm sure Francis is grinning too.
Yes, he was. He was there. He was there, and you could just feel the love in the air. I mean, that organization, they loved him just as much as he loved them, as far as that was concerned. And he was a pioneer for small marketing radio stations, because he introduced some nice programs, some seminars and stuff like that they could meet and discuss what small market radio does, and that's mostly creating sales, and getting the word out.
Right.
So, yeah. Is this Regina?
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, well, I just wanted to congratulate y'all and encourage you to keep it up.
Oh, well,
We're
thanks.
backing you up.
That was a big boost. That was a big boost to the Farmville community and to the radio station and all. So, yeah, we appreciate that. And we appreciate you.
Well,
as far as being a great listener.
You're back.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right.
Love you.
Have
Take care.
Good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right.
Also, I don't know if we talked about it yet, but I think you were telling me before that they gave you money to donate.
Yes. let's see. The Virginia Association of Broadcasters will make a generous donation to WFLO's nonprofit of choice. And they have graciously chosen the following two organizations to split the donations. Farmville Downtown Partnership and Better Days Farmville. So those are the two organizations that will receive a generous donation from the Virginia Association of Broadcasters.
Very nice. Very nice.
Can't say enough good things about them. Okay, let's get back to the phones. 434-394-0924 is the number to call if you want to say hi on this very hot day. It's going to be a hot day.
It's going to be so hot, Chris. I don't think I'll be able to make it.
Oh,
I'm going to really, I'm stretching. I'm just like nervous. I don't like the heat. 90-degree weather is already concerning enough for me. And I mean, 98, that's, ooh.
Yeah. Well, plus the humidity.
Yeah.
Make it go, we're going to go into triple digits
I'm not having a good.
Well, come on out to my cabin.
Okay, all right.
I'm in the woods, and it's 10 degrees cooler.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Being in the woods, always have a nice little breeze.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We've got the featured event is 1976. It was the opening of CN Tower to the public on this date at 1,815 feet, the world's tallest freestanding structure, until being surpassed in 2007 by the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. So that's a long way up.
Yeah,
because I thought the 18th floor on the hotel was a long way up. Okay, let's see. 2015. The U.S. Supreme Court ruled that state bans on same-sex marriage were unconstitutional. Writing for the majority, Justice Anthony Kennedy stated that no longer may this liberty be denied. And let's see, we'll go to 2013. The United States versus Windsor. The U.S. Supreme Court struck down the provision in the Defense of Marriage Act that defined marriage for federal purposes as a legal union between one man and one woman. Okay, let's see what else we have here. In 2003, American politician Strom Thurmond, who was one of the longest-serving senators in U.S. history and a prominent states' rights and segregation advocate, died at the age of 100. 1997, J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, also called Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, was first published in London. The book launched the hugely popular series about a boy wizard. Okay, 1979, after almost 20 years of professional fights, heavyweight champion Muhammad Ali announced his retirement from boxing. 1977, Elvis Presley performed in public for the last time. I think he died in August of 1977, I believe. August is a bad month.
We should have John here. He's like an Elvis Presley historian. He's like, this is the day he died. Yeah.
1974, American baseball player Derek Jeter, who was one of the game's leading competitors, helped the New York Yankees win multiple World Series titles, and he was born on this date. 1963, during the Cold War, U.S. President John F. Kennedy delivered his famous Ich bin in Berliner, a speech in West Berlin. I had no idea about that. Let's see. 1948, American writer Shirley Jackson's best-known work, the short story The Lottery, was first published. In the New Yorker, the tale is a powerful allegory of barbarism and social sacrifice. 1945, the Charter of the United States was signed in San Francisco. In 1904, American motion picture actor Peter Lorre, who first achieved international fame as the psychotic child murderer in the German classic film M, was born. And he was born in Hungary.
Interesting. Yeah, he always scared me as a child.
He scared me too. I was traumatic to
watching those movies.
Look into those big bug
eyes. I know. Just it's like gave me anxiety. Just like instantly.
Right. All right, we'll go one more. In 1819, U.S. Army officer Abner Doubleday. What a name. He once thought to be the inventor of baseball in a 1907 finding that was later discredited by evidence of baseball's connection with the older English game rounders. He was born on this date. Okay. That's enough of a history lesson.
That's good history right there.
It is. Now let's see what else we'll see here. In the time capsule, this is from the Britannica Book of the Year on June 26, 1962. Tancredo Neves resigned as Prime Minister of Brazil. So that's something that we'll not remember. Babe Didrikson Zaharias. She was an American athlete. She was born on June 26, 1911 in Port Arthur, Texas. She died September 27, 1956. She was a golfer. Yeah. All right. Okay, we have 25 minutes now after 8 o'clock.
That's right.
Let's check out some interesting
oddities.
Maybe.
Let me see if I can pull up.
See if we can find something there. We'll also check entertainment news very quickly here. Okay. All right. Hollywood Cruise Studios reached tentative contract deal, making another big strike unlikely. Thank goodness for that. The union that represents most behind-the-scenes film and television crews has reached a tentative deal with studios for about 50,000 of its members, making another major production stopping strike unlikely after a year of labor turmoil in Hollywood. The two sides announced the 3-year deal in a joint statement Tuesday night. The union, the International Alliance of Theatrical Stage Employees, said in an email to members who still must vote, of course, to approve the deal, that the agreement includes the pay hikes and artificial intelligence protections they had been vying for. That's very important.
Yeah.
The contract, known as the Basic Agreement, affects 50,000 crew members who belong to 13 different West Coast-based union locals, including art directors, set painters, editors, camera technicians, costume designers, hairstylers, and makeup artists. That's a lot.
Yep.
That's big employment right there.
It takes a little bit of everything to make something like that.
That's right. A separate agreement that affects about 20,000 crew members across the country is still under negotiation. Okay. All right. That's good news. Okay. Have you got anything odd over there for us?
Oh, I'm looking right now. I see the same story John was talking about like a few days ago about this like shiny monolith removed from the mountains outside Las Vegas, and everybody's like, "Well, how did it get there?" And John. Well, I've been trying to convince John it was aliens. I don't think it's going well.
I don't think that's going to go over with John.
He's like, man.
It doesn't really go over with me either.
Oh, man. No aliens? No. Come on, Chris.
I do. I believe there's something out there.
Yeah.
I've had some experiences with that type of thing. But, I don't know. It's too easy to...
Just blame it on...
This is one thing. Is it still there?
No, I think they removed it.
They removed it.
Yeah.
I have to find out what it's made of.
Yeah, that's true.
What it's.
Also, I don't think they would just be like leaving gigantic monoliths just out in the desert like aliens. I mean, I think this is the work of like a hoaxer or somebody who's like trying to.
I have a tendency to feel that way, but why? Just what goes through somebody's mind to do something?
Just to stir up some news stories, dramas. I mean, it's on the front page of the oddities section of the Associated Press. So he got something out of it, maybe.
I
don't know.
All right. I think we're close enough.
Yeah.
To the bottom of the hour so that we can go ahead and do our business. And I've got the recipe for the day, too. We're going south to Charleston. Charleston. Yeah. All right. It's just about 8:30, so we'll go on ahead and get to our weather forecast, which is brought to you at this time by the Bank of Charlotte County.
Hello, I'm Stuart Wilborn, manager of the Bank of Charlotte County Loan Office in downtown Farmville. With over 30 years of banking experience, I'm here to help you finance your commercial, agricultural, or personal project. Give us a call at 391-1136 or stop by our downtown office at 216 North Main Street, where you'll find old-school personal assistance with attention to detail. The Bank of Charlotte County, giving you more for your banking needs. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
All right, the forecast for today, hot, a high of 98 degrees. Tonight, we'll see a 40% chance of a thunderstorm, otherwise partly cloudy with a low of 69. Thursday, slight chance of some thunderstorms, around 20%, with a high of 88 degrees. Thursday night, partly cloudy with a low of 67. So we got a little bit of cool spell here. Friday, mostly sunny with a high of 88 degrees. Now, it's really pathetic when, you're not even into July and you're thinking that it's cooler when it's 88 degrees. Yet it's funny how the mind works. Anyway, mostly sunny. Friday, high of 88. Friday night, we'll see a 30% chance of some thunderstorms with a low around 70. For Saturday, mostly cloudy with a high of 93. Saturday night, mostly cloudy with a low 74. And for Sunday, partly sunny with a 50% chance of some showers and thunderstorms with a high of 94 degrees. Outside, humidity at 78%. Winds from the south around 6 miles per hour. A barometer at 29.87 inches. Our skies are mostly fair. It's 78 degrees outside of our Francis E. Wood studio here in downtown Farmville. That's your weather, brought to you by the Bank of Charlotte County, with branch locations in Phoenix, Charlotte Courthouse, Brookneal, and their loan office in downtown Farmville. All right, let's see here. We've got our birthday and perhaps anniversary calendar coming up, brought to you by Terry Atkins Wilson, PC.
The law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, is located at 117 North Main Street in downtown Farmville. With deep roots in Farmville and our surrounding communities, Terry and her legal staff specialize in real estate law, wills and trusts, business formations, and collections. Experience and professionalism are extended to every customer in every case. The needs and concerns of every customer are their primary focus. If you have legal needs, contact the law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, for a consultation at 434-392-1422.
All right, Noah, that is your cue.
Yes, it is.
Who's celebrating today?
All right, so we are going to be celebrating Kaylin Dumont, William Stewart, and Ben Hogg. 3 birthdays. Those are all great names. And today is June 26th, so all these people have the
Can
same...
you say it one more time?
Oh, yeah, sure thing. It's Kaylin Dumont.
Kaylin Dumont. Dumont?
Maud. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
William Stewart. That's pretty across the board. And then Ben Hogg.
Okay. All right.
That's how I'm going to say it.
I had the music up a little bit.
Oh,
so,
it's okay.
Yeah, behind you, so
Yeah.
I figured we'd say them
It
again
might
just
as well.
to make sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Okay.
it's a great song,
Everybody's celebrating out there, whether we know it or not. We hope you have a fantastic day today. And how can they get those names to us, Noah?
Great question, Chris. They can call in at 434-394-0924 and just verbally give those birthdays over the phone, or you can email them to birthdays@wflo.net.
All right. And the birthdays brought to you by Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, for the right legal advice visitor on Main Street in downtown Farmville. All right, we've got the recipe coming up.
Let's hear it.
All right, this is taken from my All Recipes website, and it's submitted by DJ Pitt. Okay, it's Charleston red rice.
Okay.
All right. It's a wonderful side dish. Here are your ingredients. You will need a cooking spray, 6 cups of boiling water, 2 cups of uncooked long grain white rice. Okay? 1 tablespoon of salt, 6 slices of bacon, 2 onions chopped, 1 8-ounce can of tomato sauce, 1 6-ounce can of tomato paste, a tablespoon of white sugar, 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce, and 1 dash of hot pepper sauce. Okay? Those are your ingredients. Let's see. The directions. Preheat the oven to 325 degrees. Grease a 2-quart baking dish. And step 2, bring the water, rice, and salt to a boil in a saucepan. Reduce heat to medium-low. Cover and simmer until the rice is tender and most of the liquid has been absorbed, about 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, step 3. While the rice is cooking, you cook the bacon in a large, deep skillet over medium-high heat until evenly browned, about 10 minutes. Reserve about a tablespoon of the bacon drippings in the pan. Reduce heat to medium. Drain bacon on a plate lined with paper towels. Crumble the bacon once it's cooled enough to handle. All right, step 4. Cook and stir onions in the reserved bacon drippings until translucent, about 5 to 8 minutes. Stir in the crumbled bacon, the tomato sauce, the tomato paste, the sugar, the Worcestershire sauce, and hot sauce. Bring the mixture to a simmer, reduced heat, and continue to simmer for about 10 minutes. Easy. Spoon the cooked rice into the prepared baking dish and stir the tomato bacon mixture into the rice until evenly combined. Cover the dish and bake in a preheated oven for 45 minutes. That's it.
I have a memory of my mom making something similar? Very similar to this, and I'm getting like just like nostalgic smells for that dish. That's going to be amazing, Chris.
I think so. I can't wait.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I'll make that for 4th of July.
Okay.
Family. So we'll see. We'll see about that, but we'll have it available on
the website.
Our website
today.
Okay. Charleston red rice. And if you leave out the bacon, it's a nice vegetarian type.
But who wants that, Chris?
Well, the vegetarians might want that.
That's true. Who cares
you
about
can add
that?
chicken or something like that rather
chicken
than the
would
bacon.
Be good. Bacon is just like bacon and tomato. It's like the complementary flavors.
BLT. Anyway, but there's no real cheese or anything involved in it. But it sounds like it would.
You know,
be a
I was
side
thinking
dish.
when you were saying like bacon, blue cheese came to mind. But like I don't know how blue cheese would go with rice. I'm a fan of blue cheese. Like I love it, and I want it in everything, like cereal or like even.
Oh come on, Noah.
Like I mean, but like I'm that much of a fan, Chris, like of blue cheese, and people are the exact opposite. Like a lot of people are like, I would never eat blue cheese.
Well, it's a love-hate relationship for me. There's very little that I would do with blue cheese, but if it's presented correctly or presented right with the white stuff, yeah.
We have a caller who might be wanting to talk about some blue cheese.
I don't know. We'll see.
Probably
Good morning. You're on the Call Flow Show.
Good morning. I'd like to put a name or the birthday calendar for today.
For today? Okay. What's the name?
Albert Trent of Cumberland.
Albert Trent of Cumberland.
Yes. Yes.
All right, we've got it.
Thank you.
Thank you, and have a great day.
You too, and
All
thank
right.
you.
Bye-bye. Albert Trent of Cumberland having a birthday today. That's
Nice.
great. All right, happy birthday.
I was going to say, Chris, I think a parking cone just walked in. Do you see that?
Oh, yeah. Maybe I can exchange shirts with him.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. I'm going to have my picture made.
Oh, man. Maybe.
Yeah. Stand out.
I was like, is there a construction worker working on our computer right now?
I don't
was like,
know.
whoa, this bright. Oh, yeah, never mind.
What did he say?
I don't know.
That's John. We're making fun of John.
John came in with the brightest orange shirts known to man. He looks like the sun right now.
I know.
Sorry.
Wear my sunglasses.
Oh, come on, Chris. Come on. We can't joke about that.
I know. Okay. 434-394-0924. That's the number to call for the Call Flow Radio Show. And we'd love to hear from you. It is your Over the Hump Wednesday. Mm-hmm. I like Wednesdays.
Yeah, it's almost the weekend.
Yeah.
A little.
Yeah.
Kind of.
That's right.
Yeah.
Going to be working on the deck this weekend.
Oh, nice.
Power washing it, getting ready to stain it.
Okay.
It's been around. It's treated lumber. It's not decking material. It's treated lumber. And so we waited for a while to let it season a little bit. And so we're going to stain it, sort of a redwood color. Yeah, it's going to be
I like a red
big
deck.
Big project. Redwood, not red.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah,
well, how big is your deck?
It's pretty big.
Pretty big? Okay.
Yeah, it's got a runway that would, it would be perfect for weddings. I mean, it's got this long runway, and then there's the deck and the cabin and everything.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's pretty.
You can always make it a wedding venue.
A wedding venue.
Yeah.
Sure enough. Yidgy would love that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's check out some birthdays for today. Okay, singer Chris Isaak. He's one of my favorites.
Oh, really?
Yes, he's got that sexy voice. He turned 68 today.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
He's Wicked Game and,
all
that good stuff. Anyway, so he served as a judge on the X Factor.
Okay. So I think I may know him then.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
He's pretty cool. Singer Patti Smith is 67, or is it Smythe? S-M-Y-T-H. I always get them mixed up, but I think it's pronounced Smith as well. She used to be lead singer for the rock band Scandal. Mm-hmm. And did I say she was 67 today?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. Actor Chris O'Donnell is 54 today. His middle name is Eugene. Chris Eugene O'Donnell. That's pretty cool.
What was wasn't Francis's middle name Eugene as well? Or
yes,
Francis
was Eugene Wood.
Nice.
Yeah, his dad he was a junior. His dad was Francis E. Wood Sr.
Okay.
But everybody called Francis's father Gene.
Okay.
Gene Wood. So great man. All right, actor Nick Offerman turns 54. Mm-hmm. He portrayed the president in the recent film Civil War. Wow. Actress Aubrey Plaza turns 40 today. One of her first TV show appearances was in an episode of 30 Rock.
Interesting.
Yeah. Big 4-0 today. Singer Ariana Grande turns 31. Now, she's appeared as both a musical guest and a host on Saturday Night Live.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. More celebrities with birthdays today. Jazz pianist Dave Grusin is 90 today. I play some of his music on my Sunday show.
Kind of jazzy.
Uh-huh.
Oh, nice.
He's a jazz pianist. Singer Billy Davis Jr. of The Fifth Dimension is 86 today. Singer Georgie Fame. You remember Georgie Fame?
I don't know if I know that.
I know the name, but I can't remember any of his songs right off the cuff. But anyway, he's 81 today. Actor Clive Francis of The Crown is 78. Singer Brenda Holloway, 78 today. Actor Michael Paul Chan of The Closer is 74. Actor Robert Davey of Profiler, 73 today. Musician Mike Jones of The Clash is 69. Actor Getty Watanabe is of ER and 16 Candles is 69. Singer Terry Nunn of Berlin, 65. She's got a beautiful voice. Singer Harriet Wheeler of The Sundays is 61. Guitarist Eddie Perez of the Mavericks, 56. Bassist Colin Greenwood of Radiohead is 55. Writer-director Paul Thomas Anderson of Magnolia and Boogie Nights.
Nice. Love that director.
Is 54. Actor Sean Hayes of Will and Grace is 54. Actor Matt Letcher of Eli Stone and The New Adventures of Old Christine is 54. Keyboardist Jeff Frankenstein of New Boys is 50. Singer Gretchen Wilson is 50. Drummer Nathan Followill of Kings of Leon, 45. Singer Ryan Tedder of One Republic is 45 today. Actor Jason Schwartzman of Slackers and Rushmore is 41. And actor Jeanette McCurdy of iCarly is 32 years old today.
Wow. Quite
that
the
went through
list.
the whole list this time around.
Chris.
I know. That's
quite the workout.
Yeah, well, it's quite the workout. In fact, I'm getting a little
sweats.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's find out what the temperature is right now, and it's getting a move on. It's 79 degrees.
Oh
now,
boy,
outside.
slowly creeping up.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oddities. Shall we go to oddities?
Yeah, definitely. Let me.
One more time here. Oddities. Okay. And you were talking about the monolith?
Yeah. Well, me and John were talking about that.
Shiny monolith removed. Yeah. Well, that's interesting.
It is. Yeah. Most likely, it's probably like nothing. But like, who wants to hear that? I want to speculate.
Well, let's look into it. Mm-hmm. Did you look into it?
We did. Yeah.
Okay.
But
so I won't do that.
No, it's.
All right. Let's go back and we'll find out about how do cicadas make their sound so eerie and amazingly loud. Okay. Now, cicadas, I haven't noticed anything as far as any extra noise or anything like that so far. But I understand that other parts of the country are having a pretty hard, time with the loudness, because this was supposed to be a merging of the two cycles. So, but around here have not. I don't know if anybody else has, but around my woods they have not. Anyway, I believe they make them with their wings, but let's see. The most noticeable part of the cicada invasion blanketing the central United States is the sound. It's an eerie, amazingly loud sound that gets in a person's ears and won't let much else in.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's for sure.
It's beautiful chaos. A U.S. Department of Agriculture research entomologist says it does make this kind of symphony. Yes, it does. The songs, only from males, are mating calls. Each periodical cicada species has its own distinct song, but two stand out. Those of the orange-striped Decims or pharaoh cicadas, or the Cassini cicada, which is smaller and has no orange stripes on its belly. So, the one we're hearing the most is the Cassini cicada. It's a buzzy trail that goes up in a wave and is coming back down. Every time it goes up in a wave and comes back down, you'll see in the treetops a bunch of them start flying out. So they'll make a call and then jump to a new branch and make the call again. So it's actually like different groups that are coming in waves. That's kind of scary.
That is terrifying.
The other one is a constant whirring hum, which is the pharaoh's staccato. And every now and then, an individual call that sounds like "you" can be heard. And just weird.
I definitely know which ones you're talking about. The like up and down and up. Those that is like the classic cicada sound.
It's the orchestra. Yeah. The sound comes from a white membrane on the male's midsection that is made to vibrate. The area beneath it acts like an echo chamber. It's a lot of the same sort of physics as an instrument. So if you think about it like a drum, you can have a pretty small drum that is being hit by somebody that's not hitting it that hard, and it still makes quite a lot of noise. So it's not the wings. So anyway.
Interesting, that echo. That, like, not echo chamber, but, that, like, spots on them. Yeah, those things are loud. So loud, Chris.
I know and the forest just gets like
it's creepy. Like
no, it's like it's the heartbeat.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. That with the lightning bugs around, the fireflies and all.
It truly is like a living thing in front of you. Yeah.
It is. All right, we've got 434-394-0924 if you want to call in, make a comment, tell us what you're going to be doing, what you're going to do out in the heat today. Listen, if those of you who are working out there, you know the rules. You layer your clothing, drink plenty of water. If you're out working, take lots of rest breaks, take lots of breaks, move at your own pace, and take an umbrella, if you're going to be out. An umbrella is a good thing.
It is. Yeah.
It might even bring rain. Who knows?
Hopefully. Isn't there a thing like opening up an umbrella inside of a home is like bad luck?
Yes. I'm very superstitious.
I'm the same. If I drop a knife, I have to step on it, or else I think if you don't step on the knife, if you drop a knife and you don't step on it, that means a fight will break out within 24 hours, and you'll be a part of it. My nana taught me that one, and she was like, Noah.
She just didn't want you to fiddle with knives.
I think she was like, no. I mean,
usually
like
if
she
I
would
drop a knife,
stomp.
it's going to land on my foot.
Oh man, Chris, that's not good.
Yeah, I know.
Knock on wood.
I know. It's interesting because there can be one little spot on the floor, this big floor.
Yeah.
One little spot that's either, it's a wet spot or it's a bug or it's a nail or something like that. And I'll step on it. It's just like radar.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It truly is. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go to some very hilarious names of towns.
Okay.
I've got this thing right now going on about town names.
Yeah.
Now, these are the 21 most hilarious U.S. town names. We won't get through all 21 of them today. But anyway, the first one is Hell, Michigan. Okay?
Well, that one's pretty self-explanatory, actually.
Next time somebody tells you to go to hell, pack up your bags and fly to Detroit and drive about 60 miles due west. This will take you to the quaint, unincorporated community of Hell, Michigan. Now, there are several theories as to the origins of this community's name. The most likely theory proposes that one of the original settlers, George Reeves, would pay local farmers with home-distilled whiskey in exchange for their grain. On payday, these workers' wives would reportedly comment that their significant others had gone to hell again when asked about their husband's subsequent drunken whereabouts, and the name stuck. However, the settlement really got its name today. It is a popular roadside stop with shops, bars, and curious oddities themed around the concept of hell, most of them promising visitors a hell of a good time. P.S. In case you're wondering, its location in the southeast central region of Michigan means it's not quite, it does get quite a bit of snow in the winter. So yes, in this case, hell does freeze over.
Yeah, nice.
I thought great. that was really cool. Now we're going to go to Slick Poo, Idaho. If an automobile sometimes leaves behind an oil slick, what does a horse-drawn carriage leave behind? Okay.
All right.
This tiny community in Lewis County, Idaho, reportedly had its foundations laid when a priest, Father Joseph M. Cataldo, developed a Jesuit mission here at the invitation of the Nez Perce chief. According to some sources, nearby land on which to build the mission church was in turn donated by one Josiah Slickpoo, and it would make sense then that the present-day settlement may actually be named after him. Where this gentleman received such an unfortunate surname, on the other hand, is a mystery. And let it remain so. Okay. Now we went to why Arizona. Why not California? Why not North Carolina? Where Arizonans ask why, North Carolinians ask why not? Situated in Randolph County, just off North Carolina's Pottery Highway, the unincorporated community of Wynot reportedly received its name when residents tiresomely deliberated over what to call their new settlement. One man, as legend has it, got fed up and proclaimed, "Why not name the town Why Not and let's go home?" And they actually did that. Funnily enough, this isn't the only community in the United States that decided to call themselves Why Not. There's another located in Lauderdale County, Mississippi, as well as a tiny village in Cedar County, Nebraska, though the latter is spelled W-Y-N-O-T. So there you have it. All right, we've got a few minutes left on the show. If you want to give us a call, 434-394-0924.
Why not? Give us a call. There you go.
Now we've got Ding Dong, Texas.
Oh, no. Skip. No, I'm kidding. Let's take a pass on this one.
Wait for it.
This cannot have a good...
Ding Dong Bell.
Nice.
Anyway, it was given its hilarious name as a result of a prank. Well, sort of. According to most reports, the settlement grew around a store opened by uncle and nephew duo Zulis and Bert Bell in the 1930s. They had commissioned a sign for their popular store from a man named C.C. Hoover, who was to paint only their names on the sign. Another store owner from the nearby town of Florence, one Fred Foster, reportedly caught wind of it and jokingly suggested that Hoover paint the bells' names inside literal bells, captioned with the words "Ding Dong" underneath it. Hoover obliged, and since then, the community basically ran with it.
Wow.
Here's a useless fact, though. Though Julius and Bert Bell ironically shared a surname with Bell County, they actually had nothing to do with the county at all. Bell County was named for the completely unrelated Peter Hansborough Bell, the third governor of Texas.
That is a nice little factoid.
Right? Okay. Oh, we have OK, Oklahoma. Scrolling through town on Google Street View, it immediately becomes clear that the city of OK is not bad, but also not spectacular. It's just okay. On the 18th of October, 1919, the town took its name from OK Trucks, a brand of oil tanker trucks that used to be manufactured there. Sadly, a fire destroyed much of the town in 1936, and only a few businesses were left in its wake. Today, it is home to just over 500 people and is the ideal destination for an OK weekend getaway from Tulsa. That's pretty good.
It's a pretty small community.
500? Yeah, you must know your neighbor.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if you really want to get bored,
yeah.
go to Boring, Oregon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. We think what we think what happened here, the original settlers had teenagers who ran out of battery power on their cell phones or mobile gaming devices during the arduous road trip to get there, only to come to the dreaded realization upon arrival that the place had no Wi-Fi either.
Oh, man.
What really happened here, this unincorporated community situated about 12 miles southeast of Portland was actually named for William Harris Boring, a soldier and pioneer who settled here before Oregon even became a state. Now, Boring is a quaint little town with breathtaking views of Mount Hood, definitely worth checking out if you're ever in the Portland region. Now, the locals also have a great sense of humor and have embraced the unintended ambiguity of behind the name, even becoming unofficial sister cities of the villages of Dull, Scotland, and Bland, New Wales, Australia.
Those are all places I have to check out.
That's right. And we've got to check out ourselves.
Oh, goodness.
Yep, that's the end of the Call Flow Show for today.
Right.
Everybody have a great day. Stay cool. We'll be talking at you tomorrow.